Bright Duty. Every student matters.
Then it comes about the transport and communication. The different types of the transport and the communication pictures are shown over here. How it is helping in the development of the human life and how we are dependent upon the transport and communication system in our day-to-day life. It's very easy for a person in our country to reach far off places in no time. No time is very less time. It is made possible due to various means of transport carried out through roadways, waterways, railways, and airways, also known as the means of transport. In this previous classes, might be in the primary classes, you have read about that, the means of transport. The same way it is here also. So first of all, here we are concentrating about that the transportation system. Then later we will proceed towards the communication. Earlier, a man used to travel along very long distance. How? On foot or using animal means such as bullock carts, horses, donkeys, camels, etc. Even now also we have discussed in the previous part that the camel is being used in desert area. Yak is used as a transport, means of transport in the cold desert of Ladakh. So this way, in the olden days, when the transport system was not developed, in those days also the people used to move from one place to another to travel a long distance. It was very difficult for them because they were covering this distance by walking on their foot, using animal means such as what type of the animal means were there? Either bullock carts, horses, donkeys, camels, chariots. These are the means of transport in olden days when it was not been developed properly. Transport includes transfer of either goods or people from one place to another. What is the use and importance? Movement of people or goods or commodities from one place to another. This is known as the transport. This is, we can to move from here to there or to for the movement of the goods and the commodities, we use the different means of transport or the different modes. Either it is roadways, waterways or airways. A well-developed transport system is our most vital need to knit the far-flung regions into a single national economy. Then, a good network of roads, railways, navigable waterways, and airways is the lifeline of India in defending its independence of the national unity. So easily we can move from one place to another with the developed transport system of our country. So this is a well-developed transport system in our country. Need to knit the far-flung of this regions into a single national economy. A good network of roadways, railways, navigable waterways and airways is the lifeline of India in defending its independence and national unity. Under this, we are coming to discuss about this, the four different means of transport. So first of all, coming to discuss about the roadways. What it says about that? It is the most commonly used system. Commonly used system. In India, roadways have placed even railways as the construction cost of roads is much lower than that of the railway lines. If we compare it with that, the railways we can easily compare it with that, the railways, then it is very less costly, and roadways also serve as a base for any other mode of transport. What it is? Base. It is the base transport to any other mode of transport. If suppose we want to go to the railway station, we need the roadways. Go to the airport, we need the roadways. So this is considered as the These means of transport. Roads in our country are two types, metalled and unmetalled. What are they? They are metalled and unmetalled. These are the two types of the roadways are found in our country, metalled and unmetalled roadways. So what it says about that, the metal are the pakka roads, while the unmetal roads are the kacha roads. And in our country, we have the other large networks of railways are also there, which are known as the expressways, highways, and highway itself is categorized into the different parts. They are the national highways and the state highways. Highways are also expressways. This is the types of the roads. Then we have expressway, we have national highway, we have state highways, gradually coming to see and discuss about that, we have, even though in the hilly terrains also, in the dissected areas also, we have the some different types of the roads, and it's the constructed on plain as well as in the different difficult terrains, deserts, forest, and in the high mountains. Well known Golden Quadrilateral connects the four major cities of India. They are Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Calcutta. Some of the important expressways are the highways. Expressways or highways are Yamuna Expressway in Uttar Pradesh, Bombay Nasik, Mumbai Nasik Expressway in Maharashtra, then Jaipur Kishangarh Expressway in Rajasthan. So these are some of the important expressways which has been constructed by our country to give the connectivity to the major cities in a very less time period. A well connectivity is been provided. So this is the importance of the roadways, very commonly used system, and it is also known as the base of the transport system. Two types are there, metalled and unmetalled. Then categorization is also done, expressways, national highways, state ways. In that expressways, we have the three important expressways been considered. Yamuna constructed, Yamuna Expressway, Mumbai Nasik Expressway, and Jaipur Kishangarh Expressway. Other than that, we have the Golden Quadrilateral also, which connects the four major cities, Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and Kolkata, all four metro cities of our country. Then next we are coming to discuss about railways. What does this railway says? Its importance as a means of transport. Why it is so expensive in comparison to the railways? This is now India has the largest rail network in Asia. Largest network in Asia. Railways are a comparatively cheaper and more convenient means of transport than roadways. If we compare the construction cost not for the use, construction cost, roadways are less, railways are more. But in the uses, railways are cheaper than the roadways, and it is more convenient in comparison to roadways. The plains in India are well connected by the railways and widely used for the goods in bulk for long distances. To transport the bulk goods from one place to another, one corner to another, it is widely used in our country. And in the plains of the India, railways are well connected. Modern infrastructure has allowed construction of railway in hilly and the mountains regions also now. In the hilly region, hilly terrain also now it is been constructed with the modern technology, and the Lamding-Badarpur railway line between Assam and Tripura is an example of railways amidst the mountain. One is from the Assam, northeastern states. If you have idea, this is the Seven Sisters, and the Tripura, one of the capital city of Tripura is one of the states of the northeastern states whose capital, which capital is Agartala. So this Assam is well connected in the complete hilly terrain. Then it is an example of railways amidst the mountain. With the advancement of technology, fast moving trains, that is Rajdhani, Shatabdi, etc. have been introduced. These are the fastest means of transport, the railways, Shatabdi. Then we have Rajdhani. In present day, in recent years, many more are been introduced, but due to this lockdown, it is not been started, it has been stopped. With the advancement of technology, these are the started over here. Then the people over shorter distance, railways such as metro in Kolkata, Mumbai and Delhi are very popular. Then comes to this, the maps are also been given from the textbooks, can be considered. Then it comes about the airways. It is the fastest means. Moment it comes about that, it is the fastest and the costliest means of transport. Also very expensive. Many people prefer air travel due to its comfort, convenience and speed. Then cover the thousands of distance in within few hours. It can cover very difficult terrains such as high mountains, prairie deserts, dense forest and the long oceanic stretches very easily. Today, almost all the Indian states are connected with this airways. Airports also can be classified into two. One is domestic and another is international. So this is the airways, two types, domestic and international. Domestic flights flies only within the Indian territorial boundary, and the international flights for the different countries of the world. The important airports in the world are Paris, New York, Tokyo, Hong Kong, Rome. Many more countries are there which is widely connected with our country, like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Karachi, Cape Town, Kolkata and Sydney. These are the important routes which has been widely connected with each other. Then domestic air service are conducted by Air Asia, Jet Airways. We have this Indian Airlines, Indigo. It links all the important cities and neighboring countries such as Nepal, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka. Other than that, separate international air services are called the Air India. So, for international, we have Air India. This is for the international services. Air transport has become very important in northeastern part of India, like Manipur, Tripura, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, all these the seven sisters. The northeastern part of India is a mountainous region. Why it is developed a lot over here, and they provide these services. Because of that, the hilly terrains, the needs of this, the Myanmar, this is about that. The northeastern part of India is a mountainous region and forms the border area with Myanmar, China and Bangladesh, and its importance from military point of view has increased manifold. So the Jawan needs have to meet promptly and continuously. This has been developed and it is very difficult to construct either roads or railway lines in these hilly areas. Helicopters in particular are proving very useful in these borders when the areas carrying supply for the Jawans, who they are protecting our these boundaries. Then it is waterways. Waterways are important mode of transport. in the earlier days when railways and airways were not very well developed. This is about that. Since the ancient time, this is before the development of the roadways and the railways. The Britishers came India via the sea. Columbus discovered America during his voyage on the sea. Nowadays, waterways are mainly used to ship cargo. It is the cheapest means. If we compare to any of the mode of the transport, it is the cheapest means of transport even today also. These are classified into inland waterways and the sea routes. Into two, inland waterways and the sea routes. Also known as the overseas. Lakes and rivers. These are also very important. Inland waterways. This is about that. The first one, inland waterways. It includes transport over large lakes and rivers. The Ganga-Brahmaputra river system in India is a busy inland waterway. The busiest route, Ganga-Brahmaputra. Like the river Nile in Egypt is famous for its inland waterways. Two examples are quoted, one in context of our country, another in the Africa. Sea routes indicate transport across the seas, and they are mostly used for transporting goods from one country to another, and the sea routes are connected via ports. Some of the national ports and the international ports are there, and through which they are connected.